Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a car that we've just taken delivery of, and this is the MX-5 RF 2-litre automatic. This is a car that we just didn't sell enough of as new, so we didn't really get many back in part exchange. So this is a car that we try to source from outside our normal customer database, because we get a lot of our cars through part exchange. So we buy from all around the country, and this is one we've bought. Now it's presented in machine grey. It's got the black leather interior. It's at about 32,000 miles. I'll get the exact mileage when we get in the car. Now if you're watching this video and you're looking at one of these cars, you probably do appreciate the rarity of them. I say most were sold as manual, but this has a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it has paddle shifts, and the gearbox, I mean, I'm no racing driver, but I couldn't change gears as quickly as this automatic gearbox does. So I know a lot of people say, why would you want an automatic in a car like this, blah blah blah, but this is a 6-speed automatic gearbox, so I would say it's just as fun. Right, now we've just taken it in, so we've given it a quick clean. The car has been mechanically prepped, and I just want to point out a few things that's been done which really adds a lot of betterment value in the car. It's got brand new brakes front and rear, so new brake discs and pads front and rear. It's had 2 tyres, Bridgestone tyres, replaced as well. It's been serviced, okay, so it's all ready to go. Mechanically wise, I've just got to do a few cosmetic things, nothing major, just the normal, you know, a little mark here or there that needs polishing, a wheel refurb, which I'll be doing in the next couple of days, ready for the new owner. So hopefully you can see the condition of the car from the photographs I've done and from this video. It's in lovely condition. Now the car's currently got its roof down, so that's what it looks like when the roof is down. And I just want to point out something. We get asked this a lot, but when the roof is down, it doesn't interfere with the boot space. Okay, sorry, the boot needs a bit of a clean, but it doesn't interfere with the boot space at all. So because the lid, the roof folds away under here. Now I'm going to give you a little demonstration of that in just a moment. You've got keyless entry on the vehicle. It's a sport model, which is the only model the autos came in, and also the GT Sport. So you don't need to take the key out of your pocket bag and press open on the key fob. You've got this black leather, and something I just want to point out, you've got the BOSE premium sound system that actually has integrated speakers in the headrests, which are fantastic. It's not a new thing. The original MX5s, I think, that we used to import from Japan had speakers in the headrests, which is a fantastic thing because you can listen to your music without blaring it whilst the hood's down. And also, oh sorry, my camera went out of focus there. And also with the Bluetooth, the integrated Bluetooth, you can make a phone call without everybody hearing it. So yeah, a really nice feature. I'm a big fan of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how this roof works. Now the car has 2 keys. The keys look like so. Put your foot on the brake, you press this button, car fires into life. It's got a nice raspy sound. Now, just to confuse me, down is up and up is down for the hood. So down, and here goes the hood. Hopefully you can see how this is operating. Okay, so the hood's up now. Let me show you out of the car. So very clever. You could do that at a set of traffic lights. I probably, for the panic value, would do it in a lay-by or somewhere safe, because I don't want to be hooted and hold people up. But I want to show you something as well. On this left dial of the binnacle, so up with the switch, and it will give you, look, it will show you the progress off the roof. Okay, so that's literally real time as it happens. okay, and it will tell you the operation is complete. So absolutely superb. All right, so there's the mileage, 32,966. It's fully serviced. I say there's a lot of brake work's gone into the car. That's all great, because you know you might have to do that you know, in a little while if they didn't need doing when we did them. Okay, so yeah, there's a real betterment value there. You've got automatic lights, and they are LED lights, so really bright, really effective. Automatic wipers. You've got traction control, which is something standard in all cars now, but particularly useful with a rear-wheel drive car, because they can get a little bit hairy round roundabouts. Tyre pressure monitoring system. So let's see if I can show you actually. A little light, I don't know if you saw that orange light up. There you go, in the middle there. That will stay on constantly. Should your tyres, the pressure in your tyres fall psi or more, it will flag up just to say please check your tyre pressures. I think that's really good, because I'm guilty of this. I would never check my tyre pressures unless I had a flat or they looked soft. Now 4 psi, it won't necessarily look soft, but it will affect your handling, your braking, safety, you know, all-round safety and fuel consumption. So definitely something is definitely a useful tool. And you've got lane departure warning, another very useful feature of this car. As you can imagine, when you have a sort of stylish car, you compromise practicality, and there's a bit of a blind spot. Okay, so if you do veer out of a lane, okay, you could leave yourself, you know, open for some sort of, you know, little altercation. This will warn you. It will bleep or rumble just to say you're veering out of a lane, you didn't indicate, you know, did you intend to do that, and warn you. So it could, you know, save you from a little bit of bother. Okay, now I'm just trying to remember all the bits and pieces this car has. You've got 3-stage heated seats, which are marvellous, because I know this might sound strange, but I would say the best time to drive these cars are on cold winter mornings with the heated seats on, the heater on, and the hood down, and just, you know, enjoying those cold early mornings. I know it might sound bizarre, but try it if you ever buy one of these. So there you go, heated seats. You've got a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Okay, you can drive it manually with the paddles or manually here. Now, this is a traditional automatic gearbox, not traditional in the sense of slow and power zapping. It's 6-speed, it's a quick changing gearbox, but it has a torque converter. So it's not one of these boxes that rolls back on hills or is a bit jerky. It's a nice seamless gear change, which I think an automatic gearbox should always be. We had a Golf part, we've had many Golfs that have got DSG boxes, and a lot of customers have sold them to us because they don't like the fact they roll back on hills and they're a little bit clunky and jerky. Nothing wrong with them, I think they're great gearboxes, but this is the more sort of traditional seamless gearbox, and very reliable. Now you've got climate control air conditioning, okay, which is ice cold. I've had that on today. All right, USBs here for charging and for reading data, SD card for the sat nav, and a little MP3 jack for your MP3 player. Can't say I've ever used one of them, not in the last sort of 5 years, not since USBs come about. You've got the multimedia commander here. I call it the human interface, and that will operate this screen here, which incorporates settings, sat nav, phone, Bluetooth, car, you know, your car phone kit, etc. Now this is touchscreen, because I know you're probably saying, oh, hang on, it should be touchscreen. It is, but it's disabled when you're traveling along. For that reason, you know, for the safety reason, really, you know, it'd be quite dangerous. But this will work as you are traveling along. Now, I'm not saying, you know, encouraging you to you know, interact with this as you're driving, but if you did need to put a journey in or alter your radio station, etc., it's much safer from here. So I'll run you through that. So home screen, you've got applications, which is really boring stuff, fuel economy, vehicle status, you know, if you're out of petrol, you've got flat tire. You can actually upgrade this screen to have CarPlay and Android Auto. It's £350. Then you can mirror your phone onto here and take advantage of the applications like WhatsApp and Waze and Views and Spotify, etc. Really good. My mother, she uses Spotify now in her car that's got CarPlay, and she can play the grandchildren all the nursery rhymes, etc. So there we are. Oh, sorry, my camera's gone out of focus. Then you've got music, sorry, there we go. And you've got FM, the classic FM there, AM, DAB, AHA Stitcher, Bluetooth. So these are all the sources. If my phone was paired up, you could it will come up there, you hit that, and then you can play stuff off your phone or stream things from your phone, and then obviously from the USB as well. And AHA and Stitcher are like internet apps. I don't think they're very popular, to be honest. So you've got that there. And DAB, obviously something for everyone on there. Once your phone's connected, you'll get your call list, received call, made call, missed calls, contacts, etc. And if you have an Android phone, it'll actually read your text messages. You've got navigation, very comprehensive. I always use this. If you go, oh, what have I done here? Find address. If you go to town, and then you can put the postcode in. A lot of people get confused with that. Oh, where do you put the postcode in? Just hit town, and off you go. You've got different things you can do: shortest route, quickest route, longest route, avoid motorways, etc., which is really good, because, you know, I came back from the south coast once avoiding the motorways, and I went down routes I'd never seen before. Must say it took me a long time, but it was sort of about half the distance. And then whilst you're en route, you can set to search for categories. I don't know, say you're needing a cafe, if they're open, that is. I don't know, a Bert's Cafe around here. This would be interesting. There you go, and it will tell you where they are. So, oh, the nearest Bert's Cafe is 198 miles from here. So I take that that's not in the UK. It's in France, I believe. But you can set categories for fuel stations, etc. And you can also set up a Wi-Fi hotspot off your phone, so your car's connected to the internet. And it'll also give you, if you search for petrol stations, for example, it will give you the price of the fuel, weather forecasts, and live traffic updates. So really comprehensive. Now we're 12 and a half minutes into the video, so I don't want to go on. You might be getting bored right now. You've got display settings here, safety settings, a lane departure warning, which I told you about. Sorry, my camera's out of focus again. Sound, so you've got sound settings. Now it's the BOSE premium sound system, and it is fantastic, it really is. Clock, GPS synced, so you don't have to relearn how to change the clock. And you've got these sort of convenient settings, so speed alarm, lighting, door lock settings. So for example, I'll activate here walk away lock, so when I walk away from the car with the key in my possession, the car will actually lock itself, so you'll never forget to do that. Lighting, you can set the car to have coming home lights. So when you lock the car, the lights stay on 30 seconds, gives you enough time to get in the front door or out of your garage, etc. Leaving home lights, the same thing. And it's got adaptive front lights, so the lights will turn as you turn, and they're fantastic. Really good for night driving. It's like having a new set of eyes. Okay, so just want to round off and just say, if there's any more specific videos, photos, or any information on this car you require, please don't hesitate to ask. Do try us at any time of day, because we do appreciate the fact that a lot of people are browsing outside normal business hours. We shall try to accommodate that, and, you know, leave us a message, voicemail, email, live chat, and we'll endeavour to come back to you as soon as possible. The car will come with a 12-month Mazda ZRR Plus approved used car warranty, which has 12 months roadside assistance and MOT insurance for a year. So on your next MOT, there are certain items that if you did fail on will be covered. Part exchange is extremely welcome. And if you have a look on our website, so I'm just giving you a look around the car whilst I'm finishing off. If you look at our website, you'll see that we don't just sell used Mazda and Suzukis. We do have a go at anything else. We kind of cherry pick the better part exchanges. We've got finance facilities to suit all, and we do try to make it as pleasant and convenient buying experience as possible. So if we need to deliver the car, bring the car to you for a test drive, you know, within reason, of course, you know, we'll bend over backwards for you. So thank you very much for watching the video, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye bye.